brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And space tough to come by there. So they get maybe a yard to the 37.
They suspected it was a power play with the middle coming out. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Second down and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
A short throw there, pulled in by All. And he's got room. And they'll get this well past midfield before they stop just before the 35. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 25. 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here we go. 11. 180.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Here we go. 180.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter. It won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. McPherson's kick is good. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines, the defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They begin with a quick throw out left. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. Duggan now to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Second and 10. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Duggan will look to throw this. He'll try and do this himself. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
And now an audible here into something else. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 in. Warriors 70.
Here's Duggan to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Amari Barno. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On first down, it's Gentile. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Whenever we talk about your best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Off the RPO, he completes it. But just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will bring up 2nd down. Duggan looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Bowers. A gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
It's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Duggan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Bengals 3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Burrow. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back in the 46. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Here we go. Right, Eddie.
Burrow will throw. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
9. On 1, ready?
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
11, MT, take. 11, MT, stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely loved it.
This is caught at the 20. And he takes this all the way inside the Cincy 20.
yards to gain on the play. And the Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Head to 60, head to 60.
To throw is Duggan. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Bengals 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
One, ready?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready! Ready!
And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Third down and 6.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. A short throw there pulled in by All. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now it's Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
But it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now Burrow. That's to his tight end off. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it second down.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 7.
11. Gun.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Again, it's Burrow. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Second and 7 from the 20.
Here we go. Right 80. 11. We going to go.
And Burrow going to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. To the air again, Burrow. That one caught by All, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
McPherson's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
A final shot before break. Dugan. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think the key for them is to put you...
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They got 29 yards on time.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bengals 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Track it. 60, Bison. 60, trap 60, trap 6, 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Throwing, Duggan. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
I see the surprise in the first step, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Here we go.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Duggan now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Duggan will look to throw this. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Gain of 9 yards.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. But he gets halfway home for the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. Off the option, that's complete. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Makes the score Raiders 21, Bengals 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
Right, 80.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Gun. Dot. Hey, can. 11 Palmer.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And the Raiders have got him. Nolan Smith brings him down to the pass rush.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
This is taken at about the 14. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Duggan to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, this could start getting a little more interesting. I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field, get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the past, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
On 1, ready?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Ready? Wait up. 11.
Burrow will throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown.
Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase, 26 yards. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Let's go.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? Need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
In stride. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Finding room at midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
To throw is Duggan. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Bengals 13.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here's Burrow. Able to find Higgins. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's a gain of 3.
And we're definitely getting towards the point of the game where not getting a lot of yards is secondary to keeping the clock moving. I mean, to me, that's a double win defensively. Short gain and some more time off the clock.
Here is 3rd and 5.
11, empty, take. Here we go, here we go. Ready? 11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 14
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
Ready?
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Burrow looking to pass. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw it out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Hey, can. 11.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. Third down.
Can.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now it's Burrow. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Here we go.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
27 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And a decent game there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now second down and a few inches.
Come on.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and handling a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Here we go. First and goal.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Gun.
Now Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sign of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
To throw, Burrow. And this is caught for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. That is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Genty. They won on 2 fronts there, so to speak, Charles. Not only they stop him short of the first, they get him out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, they won. The offensive guys lost because they wanted to stay in bounds and have that clock run or force you to use timeouts. Instead, the defense won, as you mentioned, on both fronts.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
There you go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing, Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Well, the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's 3rd down now. Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80. 11.
Here's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line.
As we all remember, these two were connecting back in their days at LSU when they were winning the national championship. But it wasn't just on game day. The amount of time they put in before practice, after practice, off days, that forged their connection. And it still continues here in the NFL.
Gun. Stop. Right 80. Right 80. Stop.
They will toss to Brown. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
The touchdown saved their playoff lives momentarily. Now for the two-point conversion.
Line up for the two-point conversion.
180. 180 shot.
Now it's Burrow. And he will get in. The two-point conversion is good. And we may be on our way to overtime. Everything was riding on that two-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Try to snatch these pics when I blow my house down and underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to break my pad, and I'm up in the night blue scan. Yes, I'm the pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, I'm from the red light beam. Now can you believe in the unseen?
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
Here's 1st down. Throwing, Duggan.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
19 tight, 19.
Duggan will look to throw this.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Duggan.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Well, what a game this has been, and now it'll take overtime to decide who goes on to the AFC title game. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, CD, certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now the game reaches OT. Every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
Three and out could really hurt here in this opening drive of overtime. Big third down coming. Duggan now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Not lacking aggressiveness here to begin overtime, Charles. A pretty big play right there. And looked like it might have caught the defense off guard. They may have been expecting something a little more conservative.
Yeah, they've got to shore things up in a big way because they make any more mistakes like that and really let them drive it on them. They'll be putting their offense in a tough spot to answer if they want to extend their season.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Playoff football at its best. Remember, a touchdown on this drive isn't a game winner as they work on second down here. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
That's a gain of 4.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Genty.
And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And now they'll audible to something else.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Duggan looking to throw. They're going to push his way through. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Well, things now, Charles, looking pretty good here. A great opportunity to try to cash in for 6 on the opening possession of overtime.
And what I'm liking, Brandon, is what I see down on the sidelines. I see a defense huddled up and ready to go, already preparing for their opportunity to go on the field and close out this game.
They'll go with the keeper. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
For the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Bengals 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, CD, in the regular season, they would already be celebrating. Not so simple here in the playoffs. Now they also need to make a defensive stand if they want to pick up the victory.
And I'm sure the team would be in favor of just taking the win right now. But in the small run, those defenders are also kind of happy for the rule change, because now, on the big stage of postseason, they're the ones who can come out here and lock down the victory.
Trying to keep their season alive. Down 7 in overtime. And they'll, of course, need to score before time runs out in the period as they work on second down.
Now time to see what Burrow can do here at OT. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Nervous time now. Moving the chains, an absolute must. Here's third down.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Well, here we go. Now it's gut check time. They need to convert here to keep the series and their season alive.
And obviously, this is their biggest snap of the season. And across the line of scrimmage, how about that defense? They feel exactly the same way, and they know they're one stop from celebrating a win themselves.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas.